As it's written, the mark of the beast is in their forehead or in their right hand. That's a figure of speech that means, what do you know? Do you know that Satan is the Antichrist? And if you know Satan is the Antichrist, whenever he appears, you're not going to worship him. You're going to stand against him with the gospel armor on and in place, as it's written in Ephesians chapter 6. In the first world age, a third fell from worshiping Satan. All were in spiritual bodies at that time. There were no microchips. There was no flesh. You couldn't put a microchip in someone if you wanted to back then, but yet they still fell. They still died spiritually. So rather than kill a third of his children, God decided to create this flesh age. So a third will die spiritually at the sixth seal, the sixth trumpet, and the sixth vial whenever Satan appears as the false Christ in Jerusalem, as it's written in Matthew 24, when you therefore shall see the abomination of desolation stand in the holy place. That's talking about when Satan appears in Judea, in Jerusalem, then flee to the mountains. And then if anyone says, here is Christ, or there, don't follow them, don't believe them, because it's not Christ. The true Christ doesn't return until the seventh trumpet, and then all are changed back into spiritual bodies at that time. So think about it. In the first world age, Satan rebelled, and that's when he became the son of perdition. You can read of it in Ezekiel 28, and you can go all the way back to Genesis chapter 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, period, and then the earth became void and without form because of Satan's rebellion. And you can read of those three world ages in 2 Peter chapter 3 as well. The heavens and the earth, which were destroyed because of Satan's rebellion, because a third followed him. He caused a third to die spiritually because they worshiped him. That's what the mark of the beast is. It's to worship the devil, thinking that he's Jesus' return. So you got to look at what happened in the first world age. Again, you'll find it in Revelation chapter 12. A third part of the stars were cast to the earth by the tail of the dragon. The dragon is Satan, as is documented also in Revelation chapter 12. And they fell from heaven. That's what it is to die spiritually. And then in Revelation chapter 9, you see a third are slain by the fire and smoke and brimstone, which issues out of the mouths of Satan's locust army. And what is that? The lie that Jesus has returned. It's not really Jesus, though. It's Satan. So that's what the mark of the beast is. It can't be a microchip. It's in your forehead, and it's who you worship. It's what you know and what you don't know. If you don't have the seal of God, you're going to receive the mark of the beast in your forehead.